welcome guys to another little video. Now today's video is not really a tutorial or anything, but more of what I've been working on. So in this video I'm going to display this prefab right here that has literally nothing on it. There's a character controller and a little transform that's our weapon transform. Okay, in our old soldier thing and everything we had this, and it had all these scripts on it and things, and they're okay and everything if you like using the inspector in the Unity form. But what I'm working on right now, it's something a little easier for me, okay, is take this guy right here. I'm just walking around, wee, and going, but I have this base item. And this item that I instantiate right here has absolutely pretty much nothing on it. Like, literally. Has nothing. See? Yet, I can walk around and jump and everything else. Right? I mean, it's nothing big. Right? And I have air control, jump. My jump's a little too high, but, you can have. All you gotta do is adjust it. That's all. To some decent value. And, well, the thing about it is I literally have no scripts attached to this prefab. So, if we were to do something that involves networking and stuff, I could literally have this character controller do nothing, have the mesh renderer on, and that's all that would happen. Is we would have just pretty much a capsule, and we would be just turning it and animating or whatever, and I would have no scripts pretty much on this. But and then we got this pool instance. This pool instance can work for a lot of different things. I mean, it's going to be really nice, but I want to get away from having all these crazy amounts of components on our main object because well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the inspector and filling stuff in and things, but if I wanted to make an animated character, it becomes a problem because I have to, like, find a way to parent it to it or some crazy stuff, right? And that's not exactly intuitive for me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because I want to put like arms and legs and all that cool stuff on there, but people, if they wanted to import their own model later on, like through asset bundles or whatever, then they really couldn't, which kind of sucks. So my whole ordeal is I want to get away from all this stuff. Okay, minimize it a lot more because it's a lot more ridiculous to have this stuff running around just chilling out. And two, if I wanted something to happen here, like in let's say a mod or whatever, mods are usually not compiled in things. It's stuff that's not for. You gotta private some stuff and expose it to some type of parser. Maybe you do mods through an XML file or something of the nature. Or like I said, maybe we want a different model. And like our shotgun here, I hate that I have all these little tiny scripts and stuff like that. It served its purpose at the moment, but if I wanted to minimize this weapon thing right here has to go. This auto M handler, this has to go as well. We have to generalize all of our weapons, our variables, and things of that nature to go from pre-assembled stuff And then we do procedurally stuff, which means pretty much I won't have this mover object and stuff. We'll basically be parenting the stuff underneath it at runtime, which is perfectly plausible because all you have to do is the sway object. Well, guess what? The sway object can be something else as well, like maybe sway object gets instantiated at runtime, and then we parse the variable out to other stuff. You know, we just have to get away from most of this other stuff. Like, it's like I always say, new damage, fire time, all this stuff that's usually always in every single weapon, like layers, we can make this one variable and it works for all the weapons. It's no sense in having this on every single player weapon. You know, it's just dumb. I'm just gonna say it, flat out dumb. When it comes to each one of these, like closing time, reload timer, in-gun ammo, you know, we can generalize a lot of this. Range, current handler, and then we can have another thing just hold the information here, like aim handler. Guess what? Kick handler. Combine these scripts, make it one big old script where you can take an XML file and just parse all the information that you need into it. And you don't even really have to do a whole lot. You can make this all one item and then just parent swap out the actual thing that you're going to be swaying or something. We're just going to have to procedurally do something going forward. It's going to be a little bit of work and things, I'm not going to lie, but it's just what you got to do. And my thing about this is this timer stuff, I'm going to be changing the way the timing works. I'm thinking about an action with a float. So every single time you do an action, you call that, and then it just keeps, you know, going. It would be like a total global version of it, where anything that deals with a weapon, you add time to a timer. If that timer is 0, then you can do something else. Kind of like an event. So when I'm walking, I can't run, you know, or maybe I can run. But I can't go from like walking to jump. I'm not allowed to do that. I have to stop to jump, which, you know, doesn't make sense, but, you know, maybe that's a thing, right? I mean, you just have to get rid of some of this stuff here, and more or less, it's kind of like, okay, like our buttons. We have buttons now, okay? Button 1, right? Yeah. We don't fill in any of this information. We procedurally just throw the information at it. And that's kind of what I did with this prefab here. I need a character control, yeah, but I didn't need all the other scripts there. I mean, literally, I'm walking around doing everything that my old character has done, except the weaponry part right now, because I didn't integrate it yet, but it's going to be a lot easier to deal with that stuff. So I just wanted to let you guys see what I'm up to, and, you know, how things are going to go forward, because, well, you know, I know I haven't pushed out as much videos as I would like to, but, you know, we're going to have to hit subjects that are going to be a little bit more tougher to battle. And like right now, my game controller, all it takes is that base item. It doesn't take the other stuff. Okay, it's actually really, really nice that I actually like it a lot more. And 2, well, the next thing is if I wanted to make a a visual scripter, I would have to have a lot of predetermined code and stuff like that that can run pretty in an abstract manner, but still at the same time have it exposed where we can do certain things, right? Because that's what a scripting thing basically is, visual scripting. You write code and then you use it in the visual scripting to just work, move forward, back, and everything else. That would be like movement code. So in the visual scripting, you go input, and then you put one of the nodes, go, hey, from inputs, feed it into the character controller, which would be another node. Basically a node editor. But a lot of that node stuff you've got to write out yourself, and it's got to be pretty self-contained. So, but I thought I'd just share and everything else, because a lot of people ask me a few questions. Why do we have so many components and everything else? Well, guess what? Components, no more. All I got is a character controller, and I can run, jump, and everything else. If you guys are interested in some movement stuff like this without, actually, my first video I'm going to make is going to be nothing but just the basic movement, but I'm going to make it where I have no components attached to it besides this character controller. And then I'm going to go from there up, because I think, because if you do this, instead of having a capsule collider, a capsule, you can have a character, okay? And because it's abstract in this manner, we don't care about the character, okay? We just have it basically go, hey, you're using a character controller. Okay. If you were using a different component, like let's say an animated character with full root motion, you would probably just go, hey, get a component, boom, there you go. But you don't need all this other crap on here. Like, you need the collider and, the shape of it and things, but this is proof concept that you do not have to have all those crazy scripts on your thing and be able to make something in Unity, alright? You don't need a script. Just all this inspector stuff. Look, it all works. Whee! Mouse look, character controlling, and I've got this, but I'm pretty sure this won't work. It'll come up null, and then it'll just return. Yeah. So this won't work yet. I won't be able to fix that, but I'll have to refactor some code for that as well. But, I'll have fall damage and everything, but yeah, makes it a whole lot easier to work with. And then we discussed how the pool instance works. Very nice concept. And that one's for spawning buttons. As you can see, I got one button in here, and this is all filled out for us. Oh, it doesn't have a oh man, yeah, that's going to be so nice. It got the player, it got the weapon, but it can't go the rest of the way. Okay. That's what I was thinking I was going to do, but thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to have some more content coming out for you guys. But this is just more like a heads up of what I'll probably be showing later on. I hope you get interested, because we're going to do some really cool things with AI and things. Like, we're going to turn Unity's third-person controller into a little AI finder. It's really cool. I actually already have it drew up and everything else. I just got to record it and things. But it's going to be super cool. You guys are going to love it. It's kind of like a hive mind, and you delegate all the other cool stuff that the guys need. Yeah. Definitely going to be great for our tower defense, but it'll work for any other thing as well. But peace out, everybody, and take care, and I hope you guys stay tuned.